Jefferson over here. It's been a while. The time is 3:23 p.m. over here in Kenya. February 2nd, man. We're doing this streaming and everything. So far, I'm streaming on YouTube and I'm streaming on Twitch. So let's do this, man. So there's a video which we're reacting to today, I mean, about this homeless guy who was saying some truth over here. Let's see.
And so
well, you asked me if doing prison was the hard part, and I spent over 12 years in prison. In 18 years, I did 12
Damn, 12 years in prison and 18 years. Damn.
total.
18 years in total in jail, man. That is crazy.
And it wasn't the hard part, wasn't going to prison, it was getting out and trying to be
I thought it was not going to the prison, it was getting out, nigga.
part of society again. Because at one time I was a contractor. I had 4 employees, 3-bedroom house, blah, 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 blah. And I had to lose it all to realize it was just stuff, but still. Then when you're done with your time and I discharged.
He was a contractor at the point of the years and he went to jail for 18 years, man. That is crazy. I mean, I wonder. He's saying that when he was in prison, when the hardest part was getting out because it was so difficult to come outside. I mean, to come to the real world, or at least be able to understand how life is in the real world. Because imagine spending 18 years in prison. You're just in a room, just with rules, with other people in the jail. Your family, maybe after 18 years, a long time, maybe some people will be gone, they won't be here. Nobody. It's a cold dress, man. That was a cold thing.
My sentence in February 11th of 2011. I got my parole papers signed off. I became a citizen again. I can actually vote. I can actually go in and vote for the president. But I can't get a job here or here or here. I can't have any.
So, couldn't get a job.
Apartments because they won't accept felons. And I even went through an agency that took felons, and they'll give a pedophile an apartment before they will me because I had a drug charge. I wasn't even dealing drugs, I had possession. But anybody that has possession of drugs, they're worried about them selling drugs in their apartments, so they won't give them one. But this place would give a pedophile, somebody who raped a little baby or something, and give them an apartment, but they wouldn't let me have one because of my felony.
They're giving a pedophile an apartment and they don't give this guy an apartment because he was in possession of a house. I mean, because he was in the possession of drugs and everything. You see, that's crazy.
Because I had a drug felony. And it just the hard part was just becoming part of society again. It's like they didn't want me. They didn't want me to be part of their society anymore. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm going to sleep in a tent. I'm going to do what I love for a living, which is playing music. And if I just make a little bit of money, I'd rather do what I love with a passion and make a little money than go back to contracting and try to make a lot of money and be part of a society that doesn't even want me no more. Fuck them, you know? Fuck society. That's why.
A person who's saying fuck society, it's a person who's. I mean, if you find these homeless people in the streets, don't do them bad. It's not like it was their problem to be there. I mean, sometimes you can even find yourself there if you don't be careful. So don't do bad to these people. Appreciate every person. If you have money, let's say something like that, or if you have, let's say, some food to give the people, you can use that to change their lives. And imagine if you give these people food or some money, like over here in Kenya, I just prefer me to give them food because if you give them money, they're going to buy drugs and that won't help them. So the best way is to buy them food and give them. Even if nobody is watching, God is seeing you that you help the homeless people and God will bless you. So that's all, man. You should always do good things to people because one day they're going to come to you. Yeah.
feel that. Why did...
I meet a lot of good people, but I believe there's a lot of good people out there, but for the most part, most people, all they care about is themselves. You could be standing there on the corner bleeding and people just drive by you.
They're good people, but most people care about themselves. A person may be dying down there and people will pass by and don't help the person. Like there was a story in the Bible about the priest and the robbers. I mean, there was a guy who was beaten up. The priest passed. There was a person who was from God who passed, and there was a good Samaritan who came to help the person. So you see, and this guy was blessed because if you do, even me, if I find a person on the road, it's not like I have that money or I have a lot of money I don't have. I mean, at least do something good. Let's go. Let's go.
They wouldn't want no part of it. They wouldn't want no part of the drama. So there'd be 1 in 10 that might stop and help. You know? I walked up to a woman once to ask her what time it was. I was pushing a cart. Me and my wife were pushing our cart. We had all our stuff in a grocery cart. I was pushing. I needed to know what time it was, so I went up to ask this woman what time it was. She's like, "Oh, get away from me! I don't have any money. Leave me alone." I'm like, "I don't want any." She's like, "Just get away from me. Go." I'm like,
He was just asking about the time, the lady. The woman was telling the guy that get away from me. You don't have the money. That's crazy.
and I'm thinking, what could have this woman been through that she's so terrified of a stranger that she? What if my wife was pregnant, her water just broke, and I needed help? I mean, who knows? What if I was having chest pain and I needed her to call 911? She didn't care. It was just get away from me. Go. I don't got no money. She thought all I wanted was her money. I just want to know what time it was. And it hurt, man. It's like, damn.
Heart, man. You see, if you hear it from a person, heart, that was so bad about that. Even if I wasn't there. I mean, this guy was arrested back then in 2011. That's what it's saying. And he was in prison for 18 years. You see? And because of possession of drugs. And when he got out, he didn't get money. I mean, he didn't have money. He didn't have any job because his name was spoiled. You see, he's spending 18 years in prison. That's crazy. I mean, you don't have a good name in your records and you can't do many things. That's what it's saying.
But
It does hurt.
you know, it's like, damn, it's humanity. So many people, what have they been through that makes them so terrified of relationships and people that they just don't want nothing to do with nobody? It's sad. It's
I
really
wasn't
sad.
scared of you when I saw you.
Well,
He wasn't scared when he saw you, man. That's love, bro. That's love, man.
but you're 1 in a million, you know? I mean, you're actually sitting down and talking to me, you know? Most people don't give a damn. But it's all right. You know, when it comes down to it, I came in this world by myself, and when I die, I'm going to be the only one in that coffin. And
When he came to this world, when he dies, going to be in the coffin, man. Hearing a person say that, it's crazy. It's the truth. I mean, I'm not with anything. It's the truth, but it's sad, man, hearing from this guy.
so really all I guess that matters is me, I guess. I don't know. I think people matter, but the more I'm starting to see, less and less.
You matter, bro.
I feel that way about you too, man. You matter. I mean, you care.
You
It's sad
matter.
to see that most people don't. It's just sad because there's so much beautiful things in life. There's so many beautiful things in life. Relationships are beautiful. Nobody wants relationships. Check this out. I've got over 240 some friends on Facebook. Most of them I knew from high school. I mean, I knew a lot of people. I got around, all right? 240 some people I know on Facebook. Most of them I thought were good friends from high school. Christmas Day, I Facebooked them all and I'm like, hey, it's Christmas. I haven't talked to some of y'all in over 20
240 people in Facebook. That was the friends of this guy. He was talking to them. I mean, decided to call them on Christmas to check up on them. And let's see what it's saying.
years. Here's my number. Call me. Let's have a conversation. Nobody. And I posted that thing over and over Christmas Day. Nobody. And I'm talking people that asked me to be their friend. Oh, so-and-so wants you to be their friend. Well, I know this person from
Nobody got the call when he was calling them. I mean, I feel like because this guy was arrested and this guy is a homeless person, so they always, maybe the friends, the 240 people he knew on Facebook, maybe they know him, a real person, and they know he's here in the homeless, so they think that this guy needs their money and it's just saying hi. I mean, you always see that these people they need money, but It's not that bad. Even if you give them money or food or clothes sometimes.
High school, sure, I'll be their friend.
What does
They
that
wouldn't
mean?
go.
What does that mean?
It means people don't want relationships no more. They're so into their internet and so into their Facebook. They got their this is their idol. Internet's becoming an idol, man. It's like people don't want relationships. They want the kind of relationships where they can be who they want to be and be who they are. You know, instead of being who they are, be who they want to be and pretend to be. Oh yeah, I'm 6'4" and I got dark hair and blue eyes and big shoulders. But then I can't ever meet this person because I don't look like that, you know? And most people on these internet relationships, man, even a girl, my high school sweetheart, I hooked up with her on Facebook, contacted her, hey man, let's meet. Well, she gave me her number. She's like, well, look, just text me. I really don't have time for conversations no more. She'd rather go text back and forth for 2 hours, texting back and forth.
High school girlfriend didn't want to talk to this guy. Right. Just wants to, the girl wants to be texting this guy every time they can be chatting, but when he decide to get the phone to call the guy, to call the girl, he doesn't want that. Just wants to be chatting and everything, doesn't want anything. It's crazy how these phones are going to ruin many things. That's what it's saying.
Instead of having a 10-minute conversation that could have summed it all up. People don't want conversations. They don't want nothing no more. I don't know what they want. But this world sucks, man. The way that people see it.
People don't want a conversation no more.
Really?
Totally agree.
You know, so
I mean, but
I'm just trying to make the world a more better place, man, a more beautiful place. And if music and art can do it and somebody appreciates it, that's all that matters. If I can make a difference in one person's life, that's all that matters.
It's trying to make a thing with music. If a person likes it, that's great. Man.
Because,
you made a difference in my life.
Praise God. I mean, hallelujah.
You did. I would be sitting here with you if you hadn't.
Yeah.
Because you were playing your guitar when I walked up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a positive difference, you know. We can all make a negative influence in somebody's life, but if we can be a positive difference in somebody's life and make them just think for a minute, maybe there is something worth caring about, you know? But I don't know.
This is your brain
What the hell with the odds, man?
when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone.
I just made a brand new channel with 0 subscribers, and I
Because you were playing your guitar when I walked up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a positive difference, you know. We can all make a negative influence in somebody's life, but if we can be a positive difference in somebody's life and make them just think for a minute, maybe there is something worth caring about, you know. But I don't know.
This is your
That's how it's all. I mean, it's crazy how people are in this world. Let's say if you're a good person and you end up in the streets and you used to help people, they'll see you bad. They'll tell you, many people will say, why is this guy here? I mean, there's a kind of way people will treat you. I mean, you shouldn't be treating homeless like that. Everywhere. I mean, they won't miss anywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that story teaches me a lot about everything. So, I mean, I'll be back shortly. I'll be streaming again. I need to go and take a shower and everything. I'll be back. See you in the next stream after, let's say, like